Hey, what's up guys? Gonna be playing this new deck, and we're gonna be using a lot of different strange cards. This is Transmodify Inzektor Agents. Let's go ahead and open up. This is actually a pretty good hand. So we're gonna go ahead and summon Earth, and then we're gonna go off from here. We have a lot of options what we can do with it. So we're gonna go ahead and get Earth's effect and watch what we can do with this. Hopefully this guy won't quit because this is a really dirty play. So we're gonna go ahead and summon Venus. I'm sorry, add it to our hand. And we're gonna summon Venus really shortly after this though. We're gonna go ahead and activate Transmodify, which instantly gives us access to a lot of different things. No, we don't activate that. So we're gonna go ahead and get a Venus out of the deck, and then we're going to get out all them shine balls. I'm gonna hold down the S key, so it stops asking me if I want to activate Max C. One thing I love about Dueling Network is when you were playing agents, it made summoning all the shine balls so much easier because I have to do it one at a time. Technically, that's what you're supposed to do if you're at a tournament, but for the sake of speeding things up, I always just want to pay 15 to summon all of them. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get the last one out. And then we have a lot of options here. You'll see how awesome this is. And I love how Transmodify is you can only use one of them per turn, but Insect Imitation, don't even worry about it, bro. You activate as many as you want. So we have a lot of options. We're going to go ahead and tribute this. No. And then we're going to go ahead and special summon one insect type monster. So that's just one level higher. So now we can go for Dragonfly. And then we can go ahead and activate Insect Imitation again. And it doesn't really matter what we go on. But now we are going to go ahead and special summon Hornet. And the only downside with going in for this type of play, because you can only quote from your hand or graveyard. So what we're going to do is, he doesn't have anything to pop, but we can pop our own card if we really want to. It's still not necessarily a bad idea, because if he doesn't have any plays, then we can absolutely just go off. So what we're going to do is we're just going to summon that, and now what we're going to do is we're going to special summon the number 17. And this will set us up to have Dragonfly in the graveyard, which actually helps out a lot. So we're going to activate its effect, and then we'll send Hornet to the graveyard. And we're not going to chain Mexi. And now we'll activate this one's effect. The reason why I like to get out Dragonfly immediately is because if they don't have a response to what I'm doing right now, they're basically lose. So I hate have to pop my own Shine Bolt, but it's not that bad. I mean, I get to add a free card, which is good, and I still have it in the graveyard. So yes, we definitely want that effect to special summon a monster. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and summon Centipede. And then immediately we can just go ahead and activate Centipede's effect. And then we have a pretty decent field. The only thing that will suck is if he has Dark Hole. Pretty much what it comes down to is if he doesn't have Dark Hole, at this point we win, which is awesome. Alright, so we'll see what he does. And like I said, if he doesn't have Dark Hole at this point, we win. Well, I have Max C too, so that's probably pretty good. I mean, if he's going to have to push to get over this, then... oh, he's got that? Okay. That card's gonna... This is an MST that, and no adding. This is where MST negates. So good. Alright, we don't need to activate Max C. And he might not have any plays. And he might just quit simply because I understand if he quits. Like, I opened up pretty, like, mediocre, I'd say. Like, it wasn't, like, bad, but it wasn't, like, absurdly good. There can be a lot more crazy combos, especially with Ladybug, but the only unfortunate part about Ladybug is level 2. But in some senses, that's actually really good because it allows you to use Transmodify, plus you have the ability to use the Insect Imitation on it. And at this point, we're just going to pop everything, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to Centipede effect first because I don't want a monster to be special summoned. Oh, and at this point, yeah, you can see, at this point, we have game. So we're going to go ahead and activate the effect of Hornet. And we're just going to pop that. And then we'll get a free card, which will probably be Ladybug or Centipede. It doesn't really matter at this point. Actually, well, the thing is, I don't play Giga Mantis in here, so I can't essentially go for, like, the Inzektor OTK. Because it doesn't really have any synergy with the deck. But I'm going to add one of these. And then at this point, he loses unless he has cores. Because I opened up I'll be honest, that was kind of like a dirty hand because of the double insect imitation. But it's not that hard to pull off like any level 2 monster plus, you know, being able to just get out like a Venus, then going for the shine balls. That's why this deck works so well. It's insane. I mean, you can see how many cards we threw out. But like I said, Dark Hole would have killed me. But I was kind of like, let's just go for it anyways. If he has Dark Hole, well, oh well, right? You know, it's just one of those games where it's just like, well, I'm gonna make a huge play, and you have Dark Hole. Well, you had Dark Hole. Oh, he's going to max C. Okay, that's fine. I mean, at this, oh, he totally bluffed me right there. At this point, let's just go all in. We're gonna go all in for the game. We're not going to worry about anything. So at this point, we'll just summon this. And I hate how there's only one Hornet, so I can only equip, you know, one Hornet. At this point, we're gonna activate this one's effect. We can still activate the other one. Well, we can still activate another Centipede's effect. And at this point, we can just go for a game real easy with Hyperion without going for like different plays with the sword and getting stuff back. But there's no Giga Mantis, like I said, so maybe I'll actually add that in because that actually helps out with a lot of OTKs. But I'm gonna go ahead and bust out my calculator just so I can verify that it's game. We got 25, 21, 16, 1,000. And I just need to drop 800 more attack, and this, what a coincidence, that's 800 attack. And at this point, let me just double check on my math, and I want to equip it to, it doesn't really matter what I equip it to because I can just pop it. I'm just going to double check in, 21, 16, because I'm bad at math, so I might have somehow messed this up. Yeah, okay, it's perfectly 8,000. So we're just going to go in for game. If he drops Gores or anything, not that big of a deal, because we can just start popping everything, and we don't have to special summon anymore. And next up, attack with this. Trying to attack from least to greatest is always a smarter thing to do. Then we're going to attack with this. And he doesn't have anything. That was so dirty. That double insect imitation plus Transmodify broken. See guys, we make these weird decks that work, and that was pretty legit. He didn't have a bad hand either. It was just that since I had the MSC, I stopped it, and I had a huge field which basically had the OTK next turn. That was kind of a cool game. Even though the only damage I paid was just my Shine Balls. But yeah, Shine Ball plus Transmodify Insect Imitation, not that bad at all. You can see like how much stuff I was able to throw out simply by just summoning one Earth. And just having, you know, the heart of the cards. But anyways, thanks for watching guys. Asian Ice out.